All right, folks, pull up a stool and listen close. Police sidearms in the U.S. have changed a lot over the last few decades. Revolvers in .38 Special and .357 Magnum, those are mostly museum pieces now. Back in the 1980s, departments chased bigger firepower because the street threats demanded it. Today, with officer assaults reported way up, agencies are constantly reevaluating the trade-offs between capacity, recoil, and terminal performance. Modern 9mm ammo loaded right often gives better real-world performance than older, larger calibers. That's driven a lot of departments back to 9mm duty pistols. More rounds per magazine, softer recoil, faster follow-ups, and high-performance hollow points make that work. I pulled together a snapshot of 10 major city departments to show where the trend lines are running. This is public, verifiable info, a snapshot, not a secret inventory list, but it tells you how the big agencies are arming the streets today. New York City Police Department. The NYPD is the biggest force in the country, which means their sidearm choices matter. They issue Speer 124 grain gold dot plus P hollow points as the only approved duty load. Recruits get to try different pistols in the academy and then pick from an approved roster based on fit and performance. Because of accidental discharge concerns, the NYPD requires very heavy trigger pulls on authorized duty guns. We're talking near a 12-pound trigger pull for many issued pistols. About 25,000 officers carry the Glock 19, making it the primary workhorse. The Smith & Wesson 5946 remains an option for some, a stainless, double-action-only design with ambidextrous safeties and a magazine disconnect. And the SIG P226 is still on the list too, with an aluminum alloy frame and a decocker for safe hammer lowering. Bottom line, NYPD emphasizes proven 9mm performance, controlled defensive ammunition, and conservative trigger standards. Chicago Police Department. CPD's policy ties your allowed sidearm to your hire date, but since August of 2015, the baseline is striker-fired 9mm for pretty much everyone. There are a few legacy exceptions that permit .380 ACP autos, but they're rare. You'll find Glock 17 and Glock 19 in service, along with Springfield Armory XD variants and Smith & Wesson M and P series pistols. As of mid-2018, the department added SIG P320 family pistols to the approved list, reflecting the move toward modular, red dot ready platforms. What Chicago wanted was high capacity, low recoil, and ergonomics that help officers make quick, accurate shots under stress, and their authorized list reflects that. Los Angeles Police Department. LAPD polices a massive, diverse city, and their sidearm history shows that. They used to issue the Beretta 92F up through the turn of the century. When leadership changed, Glock platforms came in, and later the department issued the Glock 22 in 40S and W for a time. Most recently, as of January of 2022, LAPD standardized on the FN509 MRD law enforcement model in 9mm, a full-size optics-ready pistol built for modern duty work. For SWAT and other specialized teams, LAPD still fields purpose-built firearms. Kimber's Custom Tactical Law Enforcement 2, a 5-inch 1911 and 45 automatic Colt pistol, is an example of a precision-oriented choice for tactical operators. So LA mixes a modern, optics-ready 9mm baseline with specialty platforms where the mission calls for it. Philadelphia Police Department. Philly staffs about 7,000 sworn officers, and while old-school revolvers still exist in the mix, semi-autos dominate everyday duty. Authorized options include Glock 17 and Glock 19 in 9mm, plus the Glock 22 in 40, Smith & Wesson for officers who prefer a bigger round. There's also allowance for the Glock 21 and the slimmer Glock 21 SF in 45 automatic Colt pistol for those who want more punch. You'll still see a handful of 4-inch or 2-inch revolvers in .38 Special or .357 Magnum carried by traditionalists, but those are the exception rather than the rule. Bottom line, Philly gives officers flexibility, but the department's operational baseline is modern semi-autos in 9 and 40 calibers. Houston Police Department. Houston's force runs roughly 5,400 sworn officers and has moved decisively toward reliable, high-capacity sidearms. New recruits are normally issued the Glock 17 in 9mm as the department standard. Beyond issue, officers may carry a selection of 40 Smith & Wesson pistols, Glock 22, 23, and a number of Sig Sauer models like the P229, P226, and P220. Legacy personnel who were grandfathered and still occasionally carry older revolvers and calibers. You'll even find the occasional 44 Magnum or 45 Colt in service among long-tenured officers. The policy emphasis in Houston is straightforward. A proven, simple platform that cycles reliably and offers capacity when the fight goes south. Detroit Police Department. Detroit standardized on the Smith & Wesson M and P9M 2.0 for most patrol officers. That gives the department a single, modern striker-fired platform with interchangeable backstraps, reliable magazines, and consistent ergonomics for training and qualification. For a city with the unpredictable conditions Detroit faces, the M and P9M 2.0 checks the boxes for durability, modularity, and ease of maintenance. Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department. The D.C. Metro PD supports more than 3,000 officers and operates inside a unique, high-coordination environment alongside federal agencies. Glock pistols have been the backbone there since the late 1980s primarily, the Glock 17 and Glock 19 in 9mm for patrol. Supervisors frequently carry the more compact Glock 26. The emergency response team gravitates toward the SIG P226 for its felt recoil characteristics and proven accuracy under stress. In short, DC sticks with 9mm Glocks for general patrol work and reserves specific platforms for specialized teams where mission demands differ. Dallas Police Department. For well over 100 years, the Dallas Police Department has been standing watch over the city. They've built a reputation for professionalism, service, and sheer presence in the community. With about 3,640 sworn officers on the streets, plus more than 550 civilian staff keeping the gears turning, Dallas PD is one of the largest municipal forces in the state of Texas. Their mission has always been the same: build trust and keep the city secure. When it comes to sidearms, the standard duty pistol is the SIG Sauer P226. That's a full-size double-action service pistol chambered in 9mm. But Dallas doesn't lock its officers into just one option. They've got the green light to carry other SIG pistols too. Models like the P225, P228, P239, and P229 available in both 9mm and 357 SIG. On top of that, Dallas PD authorizes a wide spread of Glock pistols. That includes the Glock 17, Glock 19, and Glock 26 in 9mm. And for those who prefer 357 SIG, they can roll with the Glock 31, Glock 32, or Glock 33. These striker-fired handguns are loved for their reliability, big magazine capacity, and simple maintenance. Veteran officers, those hired before the switch to SIG Sauer, are grandfathered into older sidearms. That's where you still see Beretta classics like the 92F, 92F-S, and 92G in 9mm. And a few seasoned officers even carry Smith & Wesson wheel guns, chambered in 38 Special or 357 Magnum. For backup duty or concealed off-duty carry, Dallas officers can downsize to 380 ACP pistols. Approved models include the SIG 230, SIG 232, and Beretta 84F or 85F. Compact, concealable, and confidence-building when a second gun is needed. Boston Police Department. Boston law enforcement goes back almost 4 centuries, starting with a town watch in 1631. By the mid-1800s, the Boston Police Department was officially formed, making it one of the oldest municipal forces in the country. Today, Boston officers run Glock pistols chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. They've got 3 duty options: the Glock 22, Glock 23, and the compact Glock 27. All 3 deliver serious punch, manageable recoil, and rock-solid duty performance. And it doesn't end with handguns. Boston PD also fields heavier firepower. Officers can be issued a 12-gauge Benelli M, 3 short-barreled shotgun, a 5.56mm Bushmaster X, M15 patrol rifle, or the SIG Sauer GSR. That's a tactical 1911 chambered in .45 automatic Colt pistol, set up for hard-hitting response. Miami-Dade Police Department. covering more than 2,100 square miles and protecting a population of over 2.5 million. The Miami-Dade Police Department is one of the largest county-level agencies in the United States. With around 2,900 sworn officers and about 1,700 civilian staff, Miami-Dade runs like a small army. Their standard sidearm today is the Glock 17 in 9mm. Lightweight, high capacity, and proven reliable, it's a perfect match for the high-tempo, high-risk environment Miami officers face every day. Before the Glock 17 became standard, Miami-Dade allowed a much broader lineup of approved pistols. The roster included the Heckler & Koch USP9, the Smith & Wesson 5943 Tactical, the Smith & Wesson 5906, the Ruger P94 and P95 in double action only, the Sig Sauer P226 DAO, the Sig P239 DAO, and the Beretta 92D. That history shows how Miami-Dade balanced officer preference with real-world needs. Nationwide perspective. Looking across these departments, the trend is clear. 9mm dominates modern law enforcement. Some agencies enforce a single mandatory platform, while others still offer officers a range of approved sidearms. It's a balance between modernization and personal preference. And with the evolution of modern hollow-point ammunition, today's 9mm loads deliver terminal performance that rivals or even outpaces older big-bore duty rounds. The bigger picture? Departments are adapting their gear to meet new threats and protect the public. Whether it's a patrol unit, a tactical squad, or an off-duty officer, the weapons they carry reflect readiness and responsibility. That's the full breakdown, folks. If you picked up something new, or just enjoyed walking through these sidearm choices, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps us keep producing deep-dive firearm content. And if you want more gear analysis, law enforcement insights, and straight talk about defensive firearms, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Stay sharp, stay safe, and I'll see you on the range.